Hey friends, Kendra here with Kendra All for Him, and I'm bringing you your weekly devotion. This week we're going to look at Isaiah 40:31 in the Amplified Bible. All right, check this out. It says, "But those who wait for the Lord, who expect, who look for, and hope in Him will gain new strength and renew their power." Come on. They will lift up their wings and rise up close to God like eagles rising towards the sun. They will run and not become weary, and they will walk and not grow tired. Whoo! I love that. You guys, what's the promise in this one? What's the nugget? It says, for those who, what? Wait for the Lord. Man, so many times in my life, I'm a driver. If you know me, I love to get things done. I'm go, go, go. And there was a season in my life where I was so excited about what God was doing. And I had a woman come and give me this prophetic word. And she said, Kendra, I see that you're getting ahead of God. And in getting ahead of Him, that you're growing weary and you're growing tired. Well, the secret was, I was tired and I was weary. And I had to bring it before the Lord and just say, God, what do you need from me? And He literally showed me a log over a rushing river. And He said, Kendra, I want you to hold my hand as I walk you across this log one step at a time. And He said, I want you to think of this journey as that I'm the one that's going to bring you across as you cover this rushing, raging river, this busyness of life, that as you cross this, when you cross a raging river on a log, I don't know if you all have ever done that before, but your heart pounds and it's terrifying. And you begin to look down and you begin to panic. And I just saw the Lord saying, eyes on me. Eyes on me. I'm going to bring you across this rushing river. I'm going to bring you across this bridge. And the Lord was so good. He just said, Kendra, quit getting ahead of me. Because when you get ahead of me, then you're burning flesh. You're just working in your own flesh. But when you follow me, I will make this a much easier road. So here, listen, this is the deal this week. I want you to come with great expectation. As you rest in Papa, as you ask Him, what do you have for the day? And then I want you to start your day out in prayer with Him, have some devotion time with Him. But then I want you to come in expectation, like expect God to show up in the suddenlies. Expect God to show up in your work. Expect God's favor to be upon you, and keep your eyes watch as you just rest in Him, how God's going to if you're in sales, He's going to bring the right clients in front of you. If you're a business owner, He's going to give you the strategies. If you're a mama, He's going to teach you how to be a mom to your children, the strategies on how to mentor and mature these kiddos in front of you. God has the answers for all things. But when we get ahead of Him and we run ahead of Him, He's got to yell at us. I just imagine that. But when we're walking behind Him, He simply turns and says, hey, this is the direction we're going. Just follow me. Follow the leader. How's that? Wasn't that fun when you were a kid and you could follow the leader? You didn't have to think about where you're going, what you're doing. God wants to walk in that tandem with you. And He is so good that He's promised you that as you wait for the Lord, when you come with expectation, look at Him, expect and put your hope in Him, that He will give you new strength, not old strength, new strength, and renew your power. Do you realize how much power you have as you run this race with Papa God, as you run this race with the Lord? You're an ambassador for the kingdom of God. You are an authoritative individual in this land. Think about that God has called you to higher places and invited you to do great things. Hey, I want to bless you in this week. Like I said, come with great expectation, and then journal it, you guys. Journal it, the suddenlies, as you're waking up in the morning. Give God praise and accolades. And as you lay down at night, celebrate with gratitudes the things that He did in your day. Almost like creating those little tent post moments, right? Those monuments of you remembering, whether it's in your journal or you share at the kitchen table with your family. When I was raising my kids, we'd say high and low, like what was the best part of your day and what was the low. And we used to always celebrate the goodness of God and what He had done and how He showed up in our day. And I want to inspire you and encourage you to do the same. Meditate on the things above and live life with great gratitude, and watch that you don't walk in the fullness of His pleasure. I love you. God bless you. Have an incredible week.